I would just say, that don't be afraid to do anything, just bite off more than you can chew and figure out how to chew it. We've had a real big growing year over the last year, with some projects that were super challenging, on the investing side and on the real estate agent side. It can be done. Just put your head down and figure it out.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Investor Fuel podcast. My name is Olivia, and today I'm being joined by my guests, the Hamilton brothers, Tell and Stetson. Welcome.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, thanks for having us.
They've been making some serious moves in their small town, Colorado, and they're here to share with us all of their expertise on both the real estate investing side and as being agents. I think our listeners are really going to take a lot away from how you're both approaching the market and sharing the strengths that you have with staying strong in a small market. So let's dive in.
Cool. Sounds good.
All right. So first off, for people who may not be familiar with your world, give us the short version. What's your main focus these days?
So we run a real estate team based out of Southwest Colorado. And then over the past 4 years, we've started to dive deep into multifamily investing and single family investing, and have grown our team. And one very small unique aspect is we're super rural, small town. Our town's about 8,000 people. And Stetson and I have done everything together kind of from the beginning and have kind of tried to adjust the culture here for investors and agencies.
Love it. So what's caught my eye about the way that you've been able to remain strong and have success in a small market is expanding your networks, continuing to have a positive outlook on the market. And I know it's not easy, especially in this climate. So what's been the key to keeping that machine running smoothly for you?
Yeah, so, like Tel said, we started a couple of years ago. Tel's been an agent for, I think, 6 years now. I'm going on 4.5. Something that's key for us in this small town is we are agents. So number one, running our own team, we average, in our small market, we're getting close to we're selling about 30 properties a year as agents. So number one, we get first access to some good deals, through our network, so people bring it to us. Secondly, we've set the stage in the last couple of years. We've bought good deals when stuff was a little harder. So we kind of started right at the beginning of COVID, the first duplex I bought was in 2020. Luckily, we got into it early, so we got some good equity in those first few properties. And now where we're sitting, our market has slowed down, but that has actually opened us up some more deals. So we purchased some properties over the last couple of years. And in our small market, we don't have a ton of competition. We do have some, but a lot of our landlords are aging out, and we've set ourselves up with private lenders now in our small community, and as well as lines of credit and things of those natures for ourselves, that we're really being able to excel. When a deal does come up, because we like real cash flow, not just break even every month. We want to cover all the capex and all that thing every month. We have the ability now to jump on stuff really fast. Like for instance, we actually just bought a flip last week. We beat out 6 offers, and that was purely only because we closed in about 7 days. So we've been able to, as agents, make stuff quicker, and like financing and things of those natures. We're just able to outcompete in small market now.
Wow, you said you were able to close in 7 days?
Yeah, I think it ended up being because the weekend we ended up closing in
9-ish,
9,
yeah.
but yeah, it was a quick cash close with a private lender here in town. So, and that was a flip we just purchased. Yeah.
Wow.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
Bet everyone involved was happy with that quick turn on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You gotta like that.
Yeah, and that's what the beauty of cash, but also the beauty of we've done, and Stetson especially has done a lot of our work for us and labored early on a lot of our projects. So we waived our inspection because we walked in and we just knew what we needed to do. We didn't have to wait and pay for an inspector to come up and do all that. And some of it is a little bit of blissful ignorance. We're going to make it work, and so we kind of could step into these bigger projects with just a little bit more confidence on our shoulders.
Yeah, we there's not much that scares us now. I'm actually finishing up a house hack right now. That was 2 buildings, fire damage. So I'm able to walk projects now. Um, I sub out most things for our projects, but I'm able to walk them myself. And we usually put an offer together about an hour after I've walked something. So we're pretty quick, in that aspect too.
That's awesome. And what really was a wow for me was you said that all of your learning, you've just really done it on your own.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Our father had a tiny bit of construction experience when he was in high school, so the first few ones like that, he helped us swing some hammers and stuff like that. But learn by doing. We have done, and a lot of the beginning ones. I mean, we did pretty much everything besides like electrical and plumbing. But now we're able to sub out a lot. We still swing a little bit of hammers here and there. But like for instance, a lot of your viewers will find this interesting. So like in our county, we don't even have a bill department. So building codes are not enforced even in our county. In our city limits, they are. So we have
Very
a
relaxed, though.
very relaxed. We don't have to get construction permits, nothing of that nature. And like in the county, we just had to follow the state code, which if you're hiring an electrician or a plumber, that happens. So which we do. But that is really how easy some of this is able to circumvent is like we don't even have a building code in our county, which has its advantages and its disadvantages. We've bought some stuff that has just been atrocious, so we've actually had to fix a lot of other people's mistakes. So
I can only imagine. Would you like to share something that's currently you've had to overcome?
yeah, well, actually, the flip we just bought on Monday. So basically, it's a 3-story house, lower level basement that they converted into living space. I mean, we opened up the walls just to get rid of some paneling so we can take some sheetrock back into it. And the framing down there was so atrocious that we ended up getting the entire basement out so we can just reframe it ourselves. Because number one, we are a small town, and something that is really bad is if you start producing bad products, a bad review gets out a lot quicker than a good review. So our sphere of influence is really where we pull most of our clients for selling and buying as agents, and if we're selling these flips, it can get out pretty quick that if we're producing shoddy work, that people are not going to want to buy our houses. So we didn't like that. For instance, we want to put our names on it, and like this, there was an old chimney that was dudded, and about 30 feet of the one wall was studded so poorly that it was about a foot deep of dead birds around the outside of the wall, inside the walls, where birds were entering the outside of the house and getting stuck in the walls. I mean, it's just kind of the random things we find in some of these poor projects.
Wow. Well, let me ask you this. What are you most focused on solving or scaling next? What is the next real goal for you?
If you're looking for consistent, high quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
On our realtor side, we plan to scale within the next like 5 years to 50-ish agents. And we're hoping to expand across 3 states or more. Macro goals, 50 agents, micro in the next 2 years, we're hoping to get to 10. And teaching these agents, everyone's first year, and it's the goal of 1 sell. We're hoping to get these guys to 10 to 15 sales every year, and expanding our sales as well.
Yeah, because we do focus like in our area, we do like luxury ranches and things of that nature. So, we're touching properties that go up to like $5-10 million sometimes. So on that side, that's really where we can expand out and we can pull agents from a larger demographic in a larger area. I would say on the investing side, something that is frustrating for me is being so limited in our market, just being the deal flow and things of that nature. We're currently looking into. I would like to switch to a larger asset class that we can roam a little farther, whether that be like small hotels in that 80 to 100 room. Um, we have a lot of those because we're really heavy on like national forests and national parks in our area. So I'm actively looking for a different asset class that we can get into and scale a little bit faster.
And expand our markets too, especially on the investor side. There's only so many multifamilies. There are only so many hotels in our area. We have to venture countywide.
Yeah.
And we do that with not just our investing, but our realtor side of things. An average day for us is an hour trip anywhere for showings, looking at investments. So, we're spending now to 5-6 hours out.
Yeah, it makes sense. Well, that's big. 3 states.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're right in the Four Corners, so we can hit Utah, Arizona, and New Mexico. It's all right there for us.
Perfect. Do you have like an end date, a goal in mind for projected date?
I think like I said, the macro of like the 3 states, 50 agents is like a 5-year plan. That's where we'd like to be, 20, 32-ish, those areas, have that bigger reach.
Yeah, we have multiple agents right now that are actually getting to join the team. We have 3 that we're coaching right now that should join us in the next quarter. So, things are moving along well, but I'm sure we'll hit some major hurdles when it comes to actually getting to 50.
That's awesome. It sounds like you'll be able to handle it just fine.
We hope so.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Well, now I know a lot of people that are listening are either earlier in their journey or they're looking to level up. And I think that they'd really benefit from hearing this. When it comes to building relationships and growing your network, what is the biggest difference for you?
I would say number one, your reputation is everything. Like for us, for instance, in our smaller market, we're finally at the place now. We're getting calls weekly, like, "Hey, we hear you buy houses. I have this. Are you interested?" We just make that connection, and really, your reputation is everything. So do everything to uphold that. Don't cut corners, and do everything the best, and that includes treating tenants with respect. We have within our tenant base, we do blend over into like Section 8 and that in our small town because it is actually pretty profitable in our corner. Um, we have tenants that if we have inherited tenants that if we took over and if they moved out, they would seriously be homeless. So they're in their units. They've been in their units for 10 to 15 years. We have a great property manager. We've actually helped them get onto Section 8. We're able to raise their rent. They actually pay less. They're great candidates for it, and we get to keep them in a home and take care of them. So that's number one on the investing side, from our opinion.
Yeah. And on the agent, I would say reputation is just as important. One beauty thing for us is we're a fifth generation family here. So we walked into, thank God our parents were good people and are good people. But we just try to, like I said, uphold kind of standard. One big thing is we work consistently with a lot of charities. We run our own toy drive every Christmas where we're getting 700 kids toys. So we like to give back because we know, like it's a big piece of pie and we want to share the wealth with everyone.
Wow, you guys have big hearts. That's great.
Thank you.
Yeah, and relationships are everything in this space, right? Reputation. And I'm sure if you're taking care of the community like this, that it's not going unnoticed.
Yeah, it does go a long way. Yeah, and we don't do it, just to get more business, but we like Telsa, we have the ability to do it. So
Yeah, I feel it's very genuine. You guys seem like great people.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Before we wrap up, if someone wanted to reach out, connect with you, maybe collaborate, work with you, learn more about what you're doing, what is the best way for them to reach you?
So our across all platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, it's pretty simple. It's the Hamilton Brothers team. Our website, the Hamilton Brothers team. And
no, we love to chat. Send us a
yeah,
message. Our phone numbers are actually on there, so
yeah.
we're easy to reach. So if you're looking for real estate in Colorado, hit us up, and then yeah, send us a message. We love to talk about it. So
Awesome. Thank you for that. Is there anything else that you wanted to add that maybe we missed today?
I would just say, don't be afraid to do anything. Just bite off more than you can chew and figure out how to chew it. We've had a real big growing year over the last year, with some projects that were super challenging, on the investing side and on the real estate agent side. It can be done. Just put your head down and figure it out.
That's awesome advice. Great. Oh, perfect. I appreciate your time, your stories, your perspective. We definitely need more people in this space who are doing it the right way. Thanks again for being here.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we appreciate it.
And for those of you tuning in, if you've got value from this, make sure that you're subscribed. We've got more conversations coming with operators just like the Hamilton brothers who are out there building real businesses. We'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.